Hello friends, welcome to my channel Sushant Chess Spice. Today we are at the next topic, that is the endgame studies explained. We are at the 53rd position of our topic. We have got a very interesting position here. White is a pawn down, but we see a race of pawns taking place. It's a position with white to play and win, and we are going to experience a very nice situation with queens on the board. That is a queen endgame position will arise soon. Initially it looks like white's task is very difficult. Let's look at a few candidates. White doesn't have much to choose from. There is one a6 and other is ab6. King e5 loses on the spot. After e3 we see that the race of pawn begins and the e1 queen will come with a check. So white has to go for the move either ab6 or a6. We can also discard ab6 immediately, because after ab, e3, b7, e2, b8, e1 we reach this position. b8 queen, when e1 queens, and white queen is not able to extract anything out of the situation. There are few checks to c7 and c8 which can allow black king to go to even d3 or b3 both, and with g8 check is there, which also black can just safely go to the b4 square, where there are not many checks to fear about, like qg4 check and just kb3, and we can say that maybe black is only better. Mostly it's an equal game. So the main variation would be a6, e3, a7, e2, a8, e1. When it's very difficult to figure out what is black's main weakness. Generally in queen endgames or in race of pawns we try to win the queen with check, and that is with a skewer, or we try to use checks and trade the queens and get into a winning king and pawn endgame. And there is another third possibility, that we use opponent's king's weak placing and try to push him into the mating net, which often happens when there are double pawns and the king is going towards those double pawns. So his king can get trapped because of his own pawns. That is the case over here, but it looks very difficult. After the moves a6, e3, a7, e2, a8 queen, e1 queen, the first attempt would be queen a2 check. After the move queen a2, kd4, things look good for white. There is qd5 check. If the king comes to e5, we can capture, trade the queens and go kc6, kb6. Even though the win is not assured. Queen a2 check, kd4, queen d5 check, ke3, queen e5 check, kf2, queen takes queen, king takes queen, kc6, kd2, kb6, b4, kb5, black simply has king c2, well the pawns will be traded mutually and the game will be drawn. So what can white do in this position? This position is winning for white because of the poor placing of the black king after the move qd5 check. This forces the king to go to b4, but this move is little difficult to find. We notice that the white king is also in the open, but the black queen has few places to give check from. See, there is just the g3 square right now. So white plays a waiting move, keeping the d file controlled and the g3 square protected. And he goes for the waiting move qd3 and puts black in a strange zugzwang, I would say. The first problem is the king cannot move. King a4 or a5 both allow queen a3 checkmate. And similar problem we see for the black queen as well. As soon as the queen goes away, let's say h4 or h1, there is qc3 check, ka4, queen a3 mate. Means black is only able to guard the c3 and a3 squares with the moves queen c1 or queen a1. But in both cases, the black queen is lost by force. Let's see one by one. After qc1, white uses the tactical point queen a3 check, kc4 forced, and b3 check, creating a discovered attack on the black queen, and the queen is lost. Totally similar is after queen a1, trying to stop qc3 k4 queen a3 mate, We see the same thing happening on the other side. Queen c3 check, king a4, b3 check, king a3, and queen takes the pawn, and white wins. So this pattern can be very useful where we are using the queen to trap the opponent's king into the corner and putting the opponent in a zugzwang. I hope you will find this lesson useful. Do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for your time.